Hello, Cancer. Welcome to another love reading. This is going to be a reading all about how your person is thinking or feeling about you, about the connection. We're also going to take a look at what energies or intentions they have towards you. As always, this is meant to be a general love reading, so will not resonate with every Cancer watching. Just take what resonates for you, what applies to your situation. So let's get right into it, Cancer. Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer? Messages for Cancer. Hang on, let me get my bracelets real quick. Forgot to put them on. For Cancer, please. In regards to love, what does Cancer need to know, Spirit? In regards to love. Okay, huge thank you to everyone who has liked, shared, commented, and subscribed. I read all of your comments, good and bad. So thank you for all of your support, especially those of you who take the time out of your day to leave me such nice comments. I really appreciate it. I am taking personal readings. Ooh. Okay, they want me to take all of those. Hang on. I am doing personal readings. The link to that is in the description box. Okay, we got religious factors. This card for me is very similar to divine timing, spiritual guidance, spirit kind of guiding everything here in regards to a connection. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay. We got pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So this is another spiritual card for me as a reader. The signs are cautioning you is pretty much spirit or higher power, maybe angels, spirit guides, trying to speak to our intuition, trying to show us things. And of course, we have to be receptive to that to get the message. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And then we got stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. All right. So something about your intuition is speaking to you at this time. It's really important to listen to that inner voice, to seek spiritual guidance if needed, to pay attention to what spirit might be wanting to share with us in regards to connections that we have with other people. Love yourself first and pay attention to the red flags, to me, is a big message. Basically, love yourself enough to respect yourself and what you're worth. Pay attention to what is clearly not meant for you and stay optimistic. Obviously, there's something better, or spirit has a plan here. So I love those messages. Let's see what else we can get here with the energy oracle cards. All of the decks that I use are linked in the description box if you're interested. Also, when it comes to personal readings, if you check the shop and there's not a lot of readings available, it's that they've sold out. But I do tend to restock on Sundays typically. So keep checking back if there's a reading you really want. All right, Spirit, what else does Cancer need to know? What does Cancer need to know, Spirit, when it comes to love? Community. This reminds me a lot of the Three of Cups. What else for Cancer, Spirit? What else do we need to know? Oops, I hit my tripod. What else for Cancer, please? The World. Okay. Interesting. I just heard the world is your oyster because that's what I think about with this card. So possibilities, potential opportunities. Could also mean, you know, we do have a card in the tarot called the World. So maybe ending of a cycle for the potential or a new beginning, a new chapter. And the world is yours. So it's basically up to you if you want to take advantage of the opportunity or the new chance that you have. Financial constraints. Okay. So finances could be a factor in a connection here. Maybe what's going on in the world right now. Something to do with a group of people, friends, co-workers, family. There's something here with a group of people. Let's see what we get with the tarot. Door to value at the bottom of the deck there. So again, the idea of an opportunity, possibly an opportunity to have more financial success or more stability. Okay, so let's get into it for Cancer spirit. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot today. For Cancer, please. Of course, I can never shuffle this deck smoothly, so bear with me. It's very thick cardboard, and my hands are already small, so, you know, it's a struggle. For Cancer, please. In regards to love, June 2020, please. Does Cancer need to know when it comes to love? For Cancer, please. Okay, let's get into it for Cancer when it comes to love. June 2020. Eight of Pentacles. This is effort, hard work, focus. Effort that pays off is what I just heard. Seven of Cups reversed. No longer any confusion or fogginess. Maybe someone has, out of many options, they've selected one. Something is clear. A goal is clear. Okay. What else for Cancer? Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Okay. All right, let's see what else I can get here before Something has been very difficult. Heartbreaking, disappointing. Two of Swords reversed. Again, with the idea of a decision being made. Someone's no longer stuck making a decision. This could be you, by the way, Cancer, or the person you're dealing with, because this is your energies together. Tarot is not black and white, so there's no way for me to tell you 100% this is you. So this could be you that has made a decision, or your person. Also, we do reversals on this channel. If you don't understand reversals in the tarot, please save your comments. You can go to other readers here that don't do reversals, but I cannot control what comes out. Otherwise, what would be the point of this channel? If I already knew what message I was going to say. Reversals aren't bad. They're just a different message. So with the Sun reverse, this is Leo energy here. The Sun for me as a reader, when it's reversed, it can mean a few things. It can mean unhappiness, sure, but more than anything, a lack of clarity, a lack of illumination. When the sun is blasting or when the sun is up, you can see everything. But when it's not up, then it's dark, and it's so you can't really see. There's shadows, there's things that you can't see, things that are hidden. So something here having to do with someone, it's like they didn't have the clarity about something, or they lacked, it was very confusing because they couldn't see something clearly. What else for Cancer? What else for Cancer? Judgment reversed. Bad judgment call here. A bad judgment call caused a lot of pain. This could be karma as well, with judgment reversed. It could be someone that still needs to learn from their mistakes, someone that still hasn't grasped what karma was supposed to teach, because we all have karma that we deal with, and it's meant to teach us something. So when judgment is reversed, it's like someone was not able to learn or didn't learn from their past, their mistakes, etc. I'm going to be clarifying with the same deck. So let's start with this Eight of Pentacles. What are you working on, or what's being worked on here? What's the focus here? Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles, Spirit, for Cancer. What's this Eight of Pentacles about? For Cancer, please. Wow, another Eight of Cups reversed. Someone could be working on returning to something. Someone could be working on how to leave a situation. Let's see. Tell me more about Eight of Pentacles. Not reverse, Eight of Pentacles, please. The Eight of Cups reverse, it could mean two very different things. Either someone is coming back that left, or someone's unable to leave a situation. They're blocked. So let's see what we get here. Tell me more about the Eight of Pentacles, please. Okay, we got Five of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles reversed. Again, with this, there's like a theme here where someone was possibly juggling two things, going back and forth about a decision, not sure which decision to make, but they weren't able to keep that up. One of these pentacles had to drop. The decision had to be made here. So there had to be a choice. And that's why someone's working on possibly, here's that Five of Pentacles. This is that financial constraints card. Someone might be hard at work because their finances have taken a hit. Maybe their finances or the struggle that they're going through is keeping them from leaving a situation. Let's see if I can get one more here. Can I get one more for this Eight of Pentacles, please? Can I get one more, please? Cancer. The Emperor reversed. Aries energy here. So with the Emperor reversed, this tells me that this is a situation that's out of your control, and you want to take action even though you might not have all of the resources, even though you might not be as confident. Maybe in this connection, there's not a lot of communication, or there's an emotional distance. Maybe you want someone to return to you, or they want to return to you. But in any case, the decision has been made. So whether someone is stuck from leaving, the decision has been made to leave, or if someone's returning, the decision has been made to return, if that makes sense. Like, the decision has been made. So there will be movement regardless. We'll see what else we get here as to if there's going to be a reunion. Now, when I see community, I think of the Three of Cups, which is all about reuniting, coming together. And I think this Emperor reversed here has been hard at work, planning, thinking, trying to gather the resources because they know what they want to do. Even if they might not have full control over the situation, they're going to still take action here. Tell me about this Seven of Cups reverse, please. These two came out. Four of Wands and Justice. Libra energy. This is balance, structure. This is a final decision. Something to do with the home. Something to do with harmony in the home. Maybe moving. Something to do with, again, this idea of celebrating reunions with the Four of Wands. Someone here was really thinking about how to stabilize a situation. There were a lot of ways to go about this. And they chose one. And there's a High Priestess. So maybe their intuition was guiding them on making this decision. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups reverse, please. And again, this could be you or the person you are thinking about at this time, Cancer. What's the Seven of Cups reversed about, please, for Cancer? Six of Wands reversed. Okay, so something has not been successful. Something has not been able to come together. I have the Temperance reversed at the bottom, Sagittarius energy there. And then Hierophant could be related to a commitment, a marriage, Taurus energy. Could have something to do with the home. And so someone wants to make things balanced in the home, or balanced in a connection, balanced in a marriage as well. Because there's something here that's not working out. Something that's not successful here. Could be legal as well. Hang on. Let's see, what's this Three of Swords about? Okay. The Tower reversed, Three of Cups reversed. So it's been painful because someone has been trying to avoid a Tower moment regarding a third party. I knew that Three of Cups was going to come out. So there could be a third party interference here. It could be that someone, the person you're interested in, is already in a connection, or you are already in a connection. And so this interference has caused a lot of pain and disappointment. And possibly part of the reason that it's been so hurtful is that someone here has been trying to avoid a Tower moment, and in doing so, they're hurting someone else. Tell me more about this Three of Swords, please, for Cancer. Tell me more about this Three of Swords, please. Five of Swords. This is a lose-lose situation. Someone here, maybe there was an argument or deception. Sorry, guys. I hit the tripod with my foot and it just went crashing down. So what I was saying is that someone here was not playing fair. Someone here possibly didn't want to sacrifice or lose something. And by acting that way, they've hurt someone else or maybe everybody involved. This Five of Swords energy could have been bad communication or a lack of communication. So sometimes we can be deceptive by what we don't say. In any case, all it's caused is pain and disappointment here. So tell me about the Two of Swords reversed. Ten of Wands. A burden. This decision was a burden to someone at one point. They weren't sure what to do. Let me see if I can move this a little bit. They weren't sure what to do. They weren't sure which way to go. And it was regarding a burden. Tell me more about this Two of Swords reversed. Five of Wands reversed. The third five that we have here. So fives are all about challenges and conflict. So someone here wants to overcome the fighting, the drama. Someone doesn't want to deal with it anymore. Someone wants to fix things possibly or leave this behind. This is a burden, this drama, this fighting, this not seeing eye to eye. A lot of people here with the Five of Wands, too many people, too many cooks in the kitchen. Tell me more about this Two of Swords reversed, please. What can you tell me about this Two of Swords reversed for Cancer? Temperance reversed again. Sagittarius energy here. Something was not able to come together in harmony. Something was not able to, maybe it was bad timing. Someone maybe lacked the patience or was not interested anymore, and so they stopped trying to have something come together. Maybe they realized that their efforts were better spent elsewhere. Two of Wands at the bottom here, so it's like they're thinking of a different path. This World card is almost about, so it's like someone's like standing at a threshold and trying to figure out, or like at a crossroads and trying to figure out exactly where to go, because they see that they have options, that they don't have to be dealing with this. Tell me about the Sun reverse. Can you tell me about the Sun reverse, please? About the Sun reverse, please. Seven of Pentacles reversed. I keep getting this card. This is feeling like you've wasted your time, like you've invested in the wrong thing. Your investment hasn't paid off. Tell me more about the Sun reverse, please. Ten of Pentacles reversed. This is the card for me for family. And the Sun also is a card with, well, in the traditional tarot anyway, there's a child. So there could be children involved here. This looked like it was a long-term connection. The connection here that is not happy, not clear. Like it's like almost like there was too many secrets here. Tell me more about the Sun reversed. This could also be that financial restraints card, because Ten of Pentacles reverse signifies that, or symbolizes a lack of security, and typically that's financial security. Tell me more about the Sun reversed, please. King of Cups reversed. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here. Someone is very heartbroken, disappointed, not stable emotionally because of what's going on. They're unable to use their intuition or to listen to their intuition. There could be someone in this connection that is emotionally trying to manipulate the situation, and we all do this, by the way, guys. Sometimes we can make someone feel guilty, and we do that on purpose, and that's a form of manipulation. I'm just as an example, because we're human. This King of Cups could be using words and logic and twisting the truth as well, with the Page of Swords reversed, or the communication is not very well or not very good right now with this King of Cups. Tell me about the Judgment. Excuse me, hold on. Tell me about Judgment, please, reversed. Oh my God, what is happening? Okay, Nine of Pentacles reversed. What else for Judgment? Someone knows they've made a bad judgment call because now they're stuck. Tell me more about Judgment. Reversed. They're now dependent on something or someone. They're not free. Ace of Cups. New love. Tell me more about Judgment reversed for Cancer, please. Tell me about Judgment reversed, please, for Cancer. Nine of Cups reversed. Page of Swords reversed at the bottom again. So what I'm seeing is that someone here, it's almost like they missed the boat on real love or true love, or this is all they're thinking about, but they're stuck. They thought they had made the right choice. They thought they had made the right choice in this particular situation with a third party, but that wish was, it's almost like they got their wish, but it wasn't what they thought it was going to be. All these cups ended up being empty. See how they're like upside down? 2 nines. It's almost too like someone put all their resources into what they thought was going to be the right decision or their wish. You know, it's like they, not only did they make the wrong choice, but they put all their eggs in one basket with that wrong choice. And now they are tied to that choice and attached to it in some way. And it's like all they want is a new beginning, new love. All they want is to be loved. I don't think they have, they're experiencing that right now. Tell me one more for this Judgment in reverse, please.